likes it. He likes it. Yoda likes the hot water.
Hi, this is Deirdre with TORWars.com, and we are at the Republic of Pie in North Hollywood with Jennifer Hale, round 2.
Bing.
Yes, go at it. So how you doing again?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Still the same as you were 6 minutes ago?
We're 6 minutes past that, but yes.
Okay. Well, now we're getting into the acting portion of our interview.
Great.
And I know how much you probably like to talk about acting, right?
You know, all I can really say is my experience of it. I'm happy to answer any question about my experience. I'm not, I don't claim to know what's right for everybody, but...
Wait, that's not true, is it? I mean, you're Commander Shepard. You know what's right for everyone.
Absolutely. When we're on the Normandy, don't listen to anybody else, and don't you dare backtalk. I don't know if you've ever heard of Don LaFontaine. He is, he was the guy who did all the movie trailers. In a World. That was Don. He was brilliant, generous, funny, kind, incredible man. I'll get all choked up, but he was great. And he once said about movie trailers, somebody was like, well, how do you get inspired to do every one? And I'm going to paraphrase him so badly. But he said, for every single movie I do the trailer for, there's somebody out there for whom this movie is going to make a big difference in some way. Maybe they need to laugh. Maybe they need the message that's in the movie. Maybe they just need a 2-hour break, but they're going to need this movie somehow, and that's who I'm talking to. I was like, wow, that's awesome. That's inspiring.
That actually is inspiring.
Yeah.
It makes me want to now get into voice acting, which I can't
you do. That, though, through what you do. Seriously, because there's somebody who needs to understand more about the process. There's somebody who wants to know more about how this works because they're passionate about it, or they dig it, or it just makes them happy, and you're giving them what they need.
Right. Well, yeah, it's a different subject matter, but yes, it's much of the same.
It's content and context. The context is the same. Creativity, expression, let's move it all forward, and the content is, interviewing people or voice acting or, building houses. I mean, it's all the same.
Well, I want to interview you building a house, though.
Oh, I'm into that. Let me just tell you that right now. I'm all about deconstruction and reconstruction.
Okay, date book now.
Let's do it now.
Let's just tear it down. But this is all right. I mean, it's industrial. It's already done. Don't mess this up.
Done.
No, it's
I
good.
wouldn't touch this.
Okay, so can you describe a favorite part of the voice acting, the voiceover process? Something that kind of that gets you up and it gets you that drive every morning.
Yes. I love it when a director has good timing and the material is there to support it. Meaning, start with the material. When the story's well written and the dialogue's well written, you can really connect with that. It's really important. When it's well written, it's easy to drop in and connect with it. There's a moment as a director when you direct an actor where they get it. You can see there's a little spark that goes off. You have to be looking, and you have to be or listening if you're directing over the phone, and you can see there's a moment when the actor gets it, and that's when you as a director, for us, it's best if you let us go right then, if possible, because that spark just happened that you as a director created, and the writer through this material, so let it rip, and those are my favorite moments, and we had a lot of those. We had a lot in Star Wars, we had a lot in Mass Effect, 1, 2, and especially in 3. And because 3 was so intense.
I know. I've been playing the.
You got the demo?
The demo, and I've played probably 6 times already.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Yay.
Love it.
Good.
Yeah, love it. I can't wait for more. Craving it.
I know.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, and a little known fact. Well, probably a big known fact, but little known to me, which is often the case. You're actually voicing a lot of the human characters in the multiplayer section. I noticed. Yeah.
I want to.
Was that a giveaway?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'll do as much as they'll let me.
I started playing multiplayer, and I'm like, in my ear, I hear Jennifer Hale.
It's fun. It's really fun. When they let us do multiples, it's a blast, yeah.
I also noticed that there's a lot more, I don't know how to describe it, but there's much more action noise that you're doing in Mass Effect 3 than I've noticed in the other 2. And I know this is a SOTOR interview, but we're talking about Mass Effect right now.
About voice acting.
Yes.
So, yeah. Possibly so. That would have to do with BioWare and the state of their process and what they're able to allow us to do and what their technology is letting into the game. And like I said, they're pushing the envelope. They're pushing it forward, which I love.
That's great. Yeah. I love BioWare. I'm kind of a fangirl. So.
Yay.
Yeah. Now, on the writing process, do you ever wonder what's going on through a writer's mind that they come up with some of these like hairy ideas?
Oh. You know, I never have that thought. I always look at it and go, nice, nicely done, let's do it. You know, that's my first thought.
Excellent, excellent. And then, do you think performing with like another actor, like one-on-one, or in a group setting, in a booth, would that create a different process or a different mix?
It's nice when that gets to happen. It's very rare. On Metal Gear, we got to work in pairs and sometimes once or twice in threes. Onimusha Beraden, we worked in like threes at once, but mostly Metal Gear we got to do that. Like Dave Hayter and I got to record a bunch of stuff together, which was great because we're friends as well as, you know, as being on that game together. And it is nice. It just, gosh, it just takes it to another level. I mean, because when it's just me by myself, I'm imagining everyone else's response. I'm imagining everybody else's thing, and I'm spending, I'm working those specifics as hard as I can. But that's just all in my imagination. It gets even better when you throw somebody else in there.
That's got to be pretty draining, though. I mean, by the end of the day, you're like acting with yourself essentially in your head.
Sure. I'm literally lightheaded when I finish a game session because it's 4 hours of, okay, go, 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 with like maybe 2 bathroom breaks and just back to it, go, go, create, think, and,
Stop with the hot water already.
right? I know.
No more bathroom breaks for you.
Right. No, I probably drink, I would guess, at least 64 ounces in a session.
Wow. That's like, okay. So only 2 bathroom breaks.
I'm working on one.
Bladder of steel.
I need to build a 32-ounce bladder. I'm working on it.
Okay, this question comes from another one of our readers, Joseph. He wants to know, is there anything that you do to keep your voice in shape besides the hot water?
Actually, Joseph, there is. I keep myself in shape. I keep my cardio in shape, and I also, I'm a singer. I was a rock singer first, and I actually trained with a classical trainer so I wouldn't lose my voice in those super long club gigs late at night, and I didn't. I didn't. So yeah, I keep in really physically. I like to keep in very strong shape, and I still sing, and so that helps a lot. Yeah.
Sounds great. Okay, this concludes round 2 of interview number 2 for TORWars.com.
Here we go.
There you go. Ding ding. With Jennifer Hale. So come back, watch round 3.